What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Please excuse the little webcam not working. For some reason, Steam just won't open up. Usually when that happens, I like literally have to restart my computer, and I really don't want to do that. But anyway, today we're going to be making a poster, which is basically going to be a pal punching the lights out of Pikachu. Let me just pull out my Pikachu right here. I kind of tried to make him look like Rambo, but those easily are those things that could be removed. So first up, let's take care of this and just remove the things I don't want, like the gun. I think I need to go in the head and grab the bandana, which I have not named yet, and the cigar. Again, I tried to make him look like Rambo. Anyway, now let's pose him. We need to go into the timeline, and I just want to put him like right here, have his hands like that, have his ears like this. Yeah, I didn't need to hit his tail, but that was good for me. And now I just use this one, which will flip the head. Then I'll just go to here so I can like literally rotate Pikachu. So he'll be like this. I just noticed his foot is a different color. Anyway, I also want a background. So maybe saying that this is gonna be a simple version of some characters. Just need to find my PAL folder because let's face it, Nintendo is not going to win this fight against Power World. I mean, the patent office has already did some research, and the actual head of the thing, the person who is in charge, demands a recheck of it. So, and I believe it's because of us causing so much like little argument online. It makes the patent office say, maybe we should double check this. Maybe we overlooked something. And if they claim that their patent is not original enough, and let's face it, no, it's not, then they will be forced to throw out their Nintendo so-called patent. Though I don't understand how they were able to get a patent through before. I mean, they literally mentioned certain games, like, for example, Pokemon Go, which uses the same mechanic as they are claiming, and other games. They literally mentioned one of Nintendo's actual games in it. Oh my goodness. You know that's bad when they're literally mentioning something that you actually created. Trying to find my Power World folder, and that is not easy. I have a lot of folders. Hmm. I had found it before. You know what? I think I know how I can find it. If I type in into the search box depresso and then just give it a moment to like literally search, it will like literally bring up the file where my version of Depresso is in. Also, what kind of name is Depresso anyway? I just noticed they actually have a plushie of him holding a pickaxe. But anyway, Depresso is pretty cool, though he's kind of like what the character in the game is actually violent. I mean, if he sees you, he will attack you unprovoked. Oh, I already had the file open. Okay, so here we go. Drop in the presso. I have a front view and a 45-degree view. I'm gonna go with this one. If it isn't obvious, I'm actually making the thumbnail that I made for this video. I'm gonna shrink him down so he's more in the scene, probably being in the front row. Now, here's the question. I don't have very many male characters. Oh, I do have Lilymon. I could have Lilymon like literally punching Pikachu. Okay, where is it? Here it is, Lilymon. I just need this 45-degree view. So this way it's not exactly like the same thing as the thumbnail. Okay, so now we have my Lilymon, and I'll just place it down there. Okay, remove that. Okay, when it has to do with the timeline, I always like to move it out a little farther. So if I have to, I definitely want to make it a little bit bigger and maybe have it so she's leaning towards there. I forgot if I actually gave this eye form a bone layer, meaning like I can literally set it so she can actually punch or show an angry face. I mean, seriously, if that patent literally gets approved, it will affect not just Power World, but also Digimon and other games who, but seeing today taking a second look at it, it probably is because of us, the fans, who have said, okay, maybe we should double check this because of all the negative publicity it's getting. Maybe we should double check it. Okay, yeah, that looks good. And that looks good too. Hmm. May have to remove those leaves unless it's part of the arm. Yeah, it's part of the arm. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? All right, I think if I just highlight these points, particularly the ones I only want to move, I could move them out of the way. In retrospect, I should have put a bone here. I didn't think about that until now. Okay, this should work by moving these points array. It should make it look more like an actual, because then I can pose, change the hand to an actual fist. Yeah, that looks about right. And now I go into the fist layer and, oh, I think that's the head layer. That's not what I want. see. We got, hmm, I could try bringing the fist a little out. Hmm, wait, what am I moving? Oh, I'm moving the hair. That's not what I wanted. Come on. There we go. All right. Okay, I wasn't on the right layer. So just move that out a bit so you can actually see the fist. And I want it to be this one. Yeah, that looks good. And maybe make her other hand clenched as well. So that would be this one. Oh, no, it's this one. All right, that looks good. Yeah, she looks pissed. I feel like I should make the presso like have like a slight smile on his face. So let's do that next. Where is its head? Wait, am I even in the right file? No, I'm in the Pikachu file. That's not what I want. I want to be in the Presso file. Okay, I can't change the eyes. I don't think I have one where he's like literally smiling. So I'm gonna have to make that in here. Basically, I'm just gonna copy that and we're just gonna change a few points just to give him a slight smile. Like he's happy to see Pikachu is literally getting beat up. Let's face it, Pikachu is like the spokesperson for Pokemon. There we go. And let's also make it so he's actually, let's see, how else can we make it look like he's smug in his look? Just for the record, this body is my Care Bear's body. I just changed the head. Hmm, I think that's too obvious that he's enjoying this. I think it's best if I just have him with his little arms to his side like that. Yeah, a slight grin, a slight smile as Lilymon is punching him. Right here in this corner, we can have another pal. Maybe, um, let me see. Oh, maybe this character. Oh, right. This was supposed to be a pop like Edge was going to be dressing up as a Pokemon for Halloween, but it never seen the light of day. I just figured it was too weird. Okay, we're just gonna shrink it down and we're just gonna place it right here. Fortunately, I got two different heads here, so I can literally change it. Lavanda, I think that's her name, who is obsessed with humans, who wants to mate with humans, or something like that. Okay, so basically, I'm just gonna add something that looks like pom-poms to our hands. Oh yeah, these are the special hands I made. Basically, I made them so if I wanted to, well, first, let's twist it back to the normal head. See? So, hypothetically speaking, if I wanted to, I can have her. I forgot to paint that arm. Oh, I also forgot the little fluffy parts on the top. Okay, let's remove this. Apparently, I need to rename it too. Okay, and double click this, which will pop it into the actual folder. And I'm just going to create a file, well, just a layer, so I can add the little fluffy thing to there, which I think, if memory serves, is about this color. Okay, and shrink that down. All right. Yeah, that looks about right. Hmm. Looks like it could be a little bit bigger. Okay, that's a little too big. Okay, it just this is from 1 to 11. So I gotta do that manually. Okay, that's too big. Let's try just 2. Yeah, that looks about right. Then I just do that. That looks about right. Actually, looks good. So now I'll just copy that and go into this folder right here. I'm just going to remove the this thing, the mask layer, because I won't need it. Put the hand behind the forearm and then just place it like so. And the arm is already rigged, so that thing will automatically move with lavender, I think. Okay, now go to the other arm and simply do the same thing. There we go. Change the color. There we go. Bring this in. There we have that. Hmm. I wonder, how do I make cartoon pom-poms? Okay, I guess I could just grab an image off of Google, but then I have to worry about if it's going to be a PNG image or not. That would be easier for the thumbnail. Okay. Oh, this is good. It's got some of her colors in it. But the question is, will it be a actual transparent back to it? So let's see if it actually is transparent when I drag it in. And it is not transparent. Ooh, it even have a freaking logo on it. Okay. Let's hmm. Ah, I think I know what I can do with a pom-pom if I make it myself. So let's try and make a pom-pom. First up, I'll just do layers. Hmm. First, let's save this. I'm just going to bring it over to my props folder and just, I believe, title it pom-pom. And we're just going to make a double one. Okay. So now Let's see how to make a pom pom. Okay, guess we just start with this and then just build up. I don't know. I'm just guessing at this point. I think that's how you make a pom pom, and then you just duplicate it. So we're gonna make it the same colors as lavender. Lavender. So we're gonna grab some purple color, and I'm just gonna create like two layers here, so I can change the colors in between. So that way, okay. So go back to lavender and pick this color. Okay, so now we have two different colors for lavender pom pom. Copy and paste, and now just add that on top of there, and we're just going to change that to that, to that. Wait, okay, I don't get it. Why is it not working? Hmm, let's try this. What the heck? Oh, oh, wait, let's just make sure that this one is not set to that as well. Yeah, it won't. Gotta undo that. Okay, now I just copy that and bring that up like so. I could actually add some more detail to this, but we're just going to make a quick pom-pom. Okay, that looks good. Now I'll just copy and paste it over here, and I'm going to change the colors. Basically, these are going to be purple now, and these are going to be dark purple. That looks pretty good. Actually, starting to look like a pom-pom. Let's see. Hmm. I feel like I need to add more right here. I think, what if I just like duplicate it, shrink it down, and put it right here? No, that's not gonna work. Hmm. Okay, I don't think that's gonna work for me. Let's try this again. Okay, stick that there, shrink it a bit, basically just to fill it up a bit. Use this tool to make it go underneath. Okay, that's actually turning out a lot better. That's actually turning out a lot better than before. I just hit Control C so I could copy it. And then we just change the colors and boom. Now rotate that again, bring that up. Let's shrink that down a little bit more. Hmm. Let's just see how that looks like when I copy it over now. Hmm. Starting to look good. Starting to look like a pom-pom. I still want to add some pieces over here. So how am I going to do that part? At this point, I think these are good. I'm not going to change anything about that. Yeah, it looks good. Now to go to the second file order, so that way I can like change the color scheme. Want to make sure I get all the right colors. Okay. Oh, ooh, it's messed that up. Okay, take two. All right, just switch those colors over. Okay, they are not the same. They are different. Okay, now let's take that back to the first one and see how that will look like. Add that to there. Hmm. Hmm. I feel like I should copy these pieces so I can shrink them down to put them like closer. Okay. Oops. Wrong one. Okay. Still wrong one. Oh, damn it. Trying to find the right one is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. I don't even know if I'm moving the right points at this point. I did not mean to say that like that. That was totally by accident. Okay. And click save and just doing this so it actually has a save point there. So I have an image to go with. It's not perfect, but it would do the point. Now let's go back to the image we were working. Okay, that was the prototype thumbnail. Okay, what the heck? Oh, it zoomed in. All right. Oh, wait. Did I save my progress with Lavanda? No, I did not yet because I still need to change the color of that to the other arm. Okay, and Control S, and that should have saved my progress. All right, go back to here, and now if I load in Loanda again, yep, there she go, has her little points there. Shrink it down. I think I'll make two. At this point, I wish I had made them with a cheerleader outfit, but I didn't think about that till now. Okay, so I'm just going. Oh my goodness, I forgot. Oh wow. Back to Loanda again. I guess. Fortunately, this is an easy fix. Just go to there, click this, click the bone where I want the points to be attached to, and then hit the space bar. And boom, those points are now attached to that bone. And I'm gonna add the same to these, what I like to call frog legs, because let's face it, that looks like frog legs to me. Okay, and boom. Okay, so now, before going back to the so-called poster, honestly, I should have checked this before I decided to make the poster. Okay, that's moving good. Same thing with that. Uh-huh. Wait, head twist. Oh, that was probably for the old hands. Why are the legs doing that when I'm moving this? Don't know why, but I obviously don't need them because I have the new type of hands. Okay, so I have to move into the timeline because that's the only way I can see if it's actually working. Okay, yep. Okay, everything looks good in this point. So now just click Control S and head back to this again. All right, got to change the name. But anyway, let's go to props. And I'm now looking for my so-called pom-poms. Where is it? Could I use flowers? I think that would make more sense. I mean, where would they find pom-poms? Loenda having a bouquet of flowers in her hands. Why does that seem like that would be in perfect? That would be like perfect. I don't know why. It just feels like that would be a perfect thing to add. Okay, let's go into here. I don't need to go too far. In fact, I should leave it right up here. Okay, since I don't have these ones active. Oh yeah, those are what I use to like add the points to the character. Okay, let's now for shrink said pom poms. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. At least it's the pom poms that's acting up on me, so I can easily. Oh, I think it's the folder itself. Yeah, it wasn't the pom-poms at all. Somehow I must have accidentally. All right. Okay, I accidentally hit that. I did not want to. Hmm. Okay. So, it's on the right layer. I just had to close all those so I know I'm not like adding the pom-poms to the wrong character. It actually works out. It actually looks like a pom-pom, at least to me. Now I just copy that and just bring these pom. Oh, I thought I added that, but apparently not. I thought I duplicated it. All right. Basically, I already know what she's gonna pose she's gonna pick out. All right, let's shrink that down a slight. Now let's unhide all the characters so that way I have gonna shrink her down and then set it so she's making a certain pose that I want. Have her hands. Okay, these hands have like a barrier, a limit of how far they can go in each direction. And this one, I don't need that. So it's always good to like, okay, I'm also gonna close her eyes. Maybe having it so she's smiling. So let's first go to the eyes and close them like that. Hmm, I guess I don't need to move those bones. Do I have a smiling? That's her smiling. I think I'll just stick with the default one. Let's also have her going forward like that a bit. And now I'm just going to hit the duplicate and then just flip it. And there we have two Loandas sharing. We have Depresso smiling. Let's add another character to it. Hmm. I think I was thinking of maybe. Hmm. Honestly, I don't know what to do from here. I guess add a background image. perhaps. Make sure to be on that layer. Don't want to be in between or anything. Okay, so let's look up backgrounds here. I think I'll go with this one. It's pretty standard ones I usually use, but it's actually good. The only downside is it doesn't have a sky. I also want to make like a little sound effect right there that says pow. Oh my goodness. Pow. Oh wow. Maybe the sign says Pow World. That would be funny. Like I said, with just the word pow, it actually says Pow World. Just gotta make sure I got the right spelling. Yep. So just going to place that right there. And I really should label this. Okay, I think it would be right here. I think this is the Pikachu one. Yeah. So, all right, this is gonna be. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. I got the special effects somewhere here. Let's type in POW and I should. Yeah, there it is. The first one. Double click it. Hmm. All right, I don't want that. Looks like it's invisible. I want it visible. Let's see. Okay. Make sure to put it right there. Wait, what the? Oh, oh wow. Okay, that's not good. Okay, I forgot I made it so those tails actually spin. But for some reason, if I flip the character, the tails just go crazy. I need to fix that. But let's just place it right here. Two tails are working perfectly fine as long as I'm not moving it. Hmm. Okay, let's just place that right there. So this is the POW word. I don't need that. And I just need this to be bigger somehow. The lines are a little too thick. Hmm. Default setting. So let's try. Yep, that should shrink it down. Hmm. Doesn't look. I need to move it forward a bit. Yeah, that looks right. Now Let's see. I think I'll make it, if it loads, white, because that's what the layer is. Okay. Okay, it's going to be on a separate layer. No problem. That looks pretty good. But tail Pikachu looks like, oh, yay, I'm getting hit again. Like he's not even impressed. So let's fix that. All I have to do is go into the bone layer and find out which one controls the eyes. Okay. Yeah, that controls them going up and down, left and right. Basically, I have to move each bone just to find the right one that literally makes Pikachu's eyes literally open up. Do I even have that? I should have that. Hmm. Oh, I never rigged that. Hmm. Well, I can at least make his eyes. Oh, oh, it was over here. Wait. Oh my goodness, I have that messed up. But okay, well, that's good. So now I just have to, since I can't seem to activate Steam, Steam won't load for some damn reason. Usually when that happens, there's one of two ways. One, I uninstall Steam, or two, I restart my computer. Those are the only two ways. And before you ask, why don't you just start a game from the files? Well, I have FaceRig, if you remember. I press that button on my Steam Stream Deck, nothing. You see it trying to load. That's me clicking it like crazy, but it won't boot up. Why? I have no idea. Not even showing up here. Looks like the computer needs to do an update or something, which would include restarting my computer. So I guess all I have to do now is decide on how I want it to be rendered. Now, here's the thing. If I wasn't to use this as a thumbnail, I have to leave it at the default settings, which is 1020 to 780. If I go any higher, there's a chance it won't accept that as the thumbnail. So let's just make the blue sky and call it crits because I feel like I do need to restart my computer and place that there. Then Control R, and there we have it, the finished product, Power World. Now that I think about it, Lilymon is not a POW, but she uses the same mechanic that Nintendo is claiming that Power World has stolen. So I guess it makes sense that Lilymon, a Digimon, would be siding on the side of Power World, especially since they Lily, her form is her in training form is Palmon. I'm not kidding. Look it up. I am just changing the thumbnail for this web to this one. What you were seeing before was just the prototype. Here is the finished product. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. All right, it's updated and saved. And boom, thumbnail is done. That wasn't half bad. Granted, I wish I could have played a video game, but my computer was being a little finicky. Now let me just show you what happens when I want to make it even more detailed. I'm gonna set this to the ultimate setting, and now Control R, and you can see it's taking a long time to load each of the assets. But there you go. There's a more high def version of the same thumbnail. But chances are I wouldn't be able to use it. Let's see. Okay, go into here, click here, and then we just go to the more updated one and see. Oh, okay then. So it did accept it. All right. Well, that was good to know. But there we have our literal poster. I'm proud of it. Way better than my prototype one. I mean, I like this one so much. I'm thinking of saving it. Let's see. What should I label it? How about Lilymon beats up Pikachu? I say that's pretty accurate. And let's just do this so I'll be able to find it anytime I want. Oh, now I can see that. Okay, thank goodness Pikachu is covering that up because Lily, Lavanda is like in front of the tree, and that made it weird. But at least with them like Lily hiding that, that makes it a little easier. Honestly, this is also how I make my thumbnails. This is actually how I make my thumbnails with using some of my characters. Usually I would use a game screenshot and maybe add some of my characters I created. I call them my characters, but even though Pikachu is from Pokemon, Loanda and the Pretzel are from Power World, and Lilymon is from Digimon, I literally had to scratch build all of these. So doesn't that technically make them my characters? Probably not. But one time I accidentally deleted my characters, all of them. From Don't ask me why. I was clearing up some space and I accidentally deleted all of them. So I had to look up online how to recover lost data or lost files. And fortunately for me, there was a trick to getting them back. So, yeah. So that's it for this. Sorry, this was so short, but honestly, given the fact that I couldn't open up Steam, I really had no idea what else to do. So all I could think of was like literally making a poster, making the assets, and putting them all together, grabbing the characters I want, like Lilymon, Pikachu, Depresso, Lavanda, the pom-poms, the smack sound with the word Power World on it. I couldn't think of anything else to do. So I'm gonna end this live stream now. And hopefully, I'm also gonna try restarting my computer after the update. And maybe then I would be able to like literally play a video game. If I can, then I guess I'll come back to some more live streaming. But trust me, I love this so much, I might actually use this as my actual gameplay. Maybe playing Power World or something. I don't know. Tell me what do you think of my so-called poster if you ever see this video. So until